We are live right now. Ooh, this photo is no longer available. Where did she get those photos from? Those aren't my photos, are they? I didn't know that. That's a good question. Hello. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm gonna go live here, like seriously live in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna put the face on me here. We're gonna start the show here in just 2 seconds. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. So let me just get this thing back to my face and this to this, and we'll go live. And we will be live here, like I said, in just 2 seconds. So let me just cut the audio off, and we will go live here. 1 second.
Welcome to the Mickey Updates podcast, starring Ed, Rob, Chris, and Travis. You've arrived at your destination for the latest happenings in Orlando news and reviews. There's much to learn about this beautiful global city, and there are 4 guys willing to explain their expertise to give you this knowledge from the world-famous Walt Disney World to the wonderful SeaWorld. The Mickey Updates podcast has your dose of the latest goings-on in the Central Florida region. Now let's welcome the 4 guys featured on this podcast, Ed, Chris, Travis, and Rob.
All right, people. We are live this week here for you, recording for iTunes, live on YouTube, and this week, dun 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 dun, we are live on Periscope too. I need to bring back the sound effects. Sound effects need to come back. I will get the sound effects back before the end of the show. I always say I'm going to have sound effects, and then I have them like once. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk about sound effects. But I think sound effects are fun. Come on, the sound effects are awesome. But yes, we are here live on YouTube and Periscope. We're doing Periscope this week. Yes, we're on Periscope. Put that in there. We are live on Periscope this week, as well as YouTube and recording for iTunes. Sorry for that brief spurt there. It's a free one. Download it.
I am.
Okay. So we are going to kick things off here with a shout out to our sponsors. We want to thank MapleLeafTickets.com. They've been providing discount Orlando area attraction tickets for more than 30 years. Visit them today at MapleLeafTickets.com. That's MapleLeafTickets.com. Or call them at 1-800-841-2837. That's 1-800-841-2837. And I see you all in the chat on Periscope, and I see you guys in our chat on our website at MickeyUpdates.com/live. You can join in all this fun. Today we're doing it on a Thursday, but we usually do it on a Friday at like 10 o'clock. And I see you guys in the chat. If I don't immediately get to your question, I apologize. But I will try to get to your questions. If I don't get to it during the show, I will certainly get to it at the end of the show. I promise you that. So we will have that for sure. So we want to thank Maple Leaf Tickets, and we want you guys to also check out CouponOrlando.com. So check out CouponOrlando.com for all your Coupon Orlando needs. Go to CouponOrlando.com. We're tweaking the system right now. I'm telling you guys, it's awesome. If you want to do anything in Orlando, eat, drink, attractions, we're gonna have we're gonna have some great attractions added on there. Coupon Orlando. We got a lot of coupons coming in. A lot of great deals for you guys. It's just going to be absolutely fantastic, and we're making it better. We've implemented some new systems. We're going to get more coupons up faster. Guys, it's awesome. I saw it today. I mean, the system that we have in place now is giving us about 5 to 10 coupons a day, and we're only scratching the surface. We're going to have a lot more than that. So, you guys, it's going to be awesome for you guys. We're going to get those coupons on there for you, and we'll get you some great deals. Great deals for Orlando for your next vacation. So we're going to kick things off here with the news of the week, and thank you for the hearts on Periscope. If you don't follow us on Periscope, by the way, you should. We do a lot of crazy stuff inside the parks. We are constantly there filming stuff and doing all kinds of craziness and things like that. Ed, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ed is moving around over there. You can't see Ed. There's Ed over there. But yeah, we are here live. All right, so we're going to kick things off with the news of the week. Disney's Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon annual refurbishment dates have been released. Disney's Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon annual refurbishment dates have been released. Blizzard Beach is scheduled to be closed October 25th, 2015 through January 2nd, 2016. Typhoon Lagoon is scheduled to be closed January 3rd through March 12th, 2016. So there you go. There is the Blizzard Beach news. Artist Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge has debuted new menu items. Signature restaurant Artist Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge is debuting some new menu items by new chef Michael Gonsalves. Like the resort itself, the menu will reflect the American Pacific Northwest. We are looking to convey the wonders of nature through food, says Chef Michael. Regional dishes such as Dungeness crab cakes, ooh, that sounds really good, steamed mussels, cedar plank salmon, and wild-caught prawns and halibut are on the menu. However, Chef Michael had fun creating new dishes as well. A dashi-based short rib starter is served with kombu turnip pickles, daikon and wild greens, charred field asparagus with Berkshire prosciutto, mustard vinaigrette, and foraged greens is also on the menu, as well as a salad, which showcases produce from the land. That's pretty cool. And Epcot featuring Masamoto peaches, and seed granola. For summer, Chef Michael has created a new cheese and house-made charcuterie board. Charcuterie is one of those words. I don't like that word. I don't know why. It's just a weird word. Favorites such as the smoky portobello bisque with crispy shiitake and the buffalo strip steak from North Fork, Canada will remain on the menu. All dishes on the menu have a wine pairing from Washington or Oregon, and ales are available as well. A terrace dining experience with a communal chef's table is also in the works for the near future. Dinner is served from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. and advanced dining reservations can be made on Disney's website. So make sure to check that out and book your next dining adventure at Artist Point, which I can tell you is awesome. The food there is amazing. You will not be disappointed with Artist Point. New menu items debut at the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. New small plates and beverages have been added to the menu at the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge and Disney's Hollywood Studios, in addition to a newly renovated outdoor bar. New small plates include grilled Bloody Mary marinated shrimp, that sounds awesome, and chorizo and heirloom tomatoes on toasted ciabatta with garlic herb butter and a new seasonal soup. Zelwood corn bisque, local corn bisque, that's pretty cool, served with a corn and lobster fritter and ancho chili sauce. Also being offered crispy bites featuring Parmesan and goat cheese risotto sticks with a peach habanero chili sauce, brie with a sweet onion and orange jam, and a fin blue and mushroom arancini. I cannot say that word. With a fig and balsamic dip. Favorites such as the famous Hollywood Brown Derby Cobb salad, Derby sliders, and artisanal cheeses and charcuterie board will remain on the menu. New additions to the drink menu include a mint julep made from premium reserve bourbon. See, that's why we're better than Disneyland, because our mint juleps have liquor in them. I'm kidding. If you're a fan of Disneyland, I'm sorry. I'm just making a joke. No one's better than the other. They're both good. The new Bloody Mary turns up the heat with with pepper-infused vodka and a garnish of olives, spicy pickles, and pickled green beans. A champagne cocktail with sweet and floral elderflower liqueur and fairy tale by Iron Horse Celebration Cuvée, exclusive to the Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts. That's pretty cool. Sangria and the grapefruit cake martini, a delicious twist on the classic dessert. Who wants a grapefruit cake martini? I've never even had a grapefruit cake. I don't think you can call it a classic dessert if I've never had it. Have you ever had a grapefruit cake, Ed?
No.
Exciting news from Walt Disney World. Continuing on with Walt Disney World news. Selfie sticks have been banned at Walt Disney World. That was starting on June 30th, this past Monday. Selfie sticks will no longer be permitted into the parks starting June 30th due to safety concerns. Guests trying to enter the parks with a selfie stick will be instructed to turn them into guest relations where they can be claimed upon exiting the park. The ban is in effect for all 4 theme parks, both water parks and Disney Quest. And it's in effect to Disneyland, too. I believe so, too. This one is exciting. New D-Zone relaxation area is now open at Epcot. D-Zone, a new relaxation area, is now open at the Innovations West corridor at Epcot. This area behind Character Spot allows guests to take a break, cool down, and air conditioning, and recharge their phones. Tables and chairs have been set up along with kiosks selling snacks, alcoholic beverages, frozen drinks, and soft drinks. So I can't wait to check out D-Zone. I'm going to check that out on Saturday and get a drink and a snack. Walt Disney World and merchandise and artist events for the month of July. Here's a list of the following merchandise events featuring artist appearances and signings in Walt Disney World for the month of July. Now through July 20th, representatives from Precious Moments dolls will be on hand for the release of the new Patriotic Collection, among other fan favorites. Meet the representatives and see the dolls throughout the day, each day, at Once Upon a Toy and Downtown Disney Marketplace. July 1st through the 5th, take part in a special Da Vinci. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Fragrance event at Les Plumes et Palette in the France Pavilion at Epcot. And if I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. That's July 1st to the 5th. July 2nd to the 3rd, find the latest releases from artist David E. Doss, who will be appearing daily July 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th, and 7th from 1 to 9 p.m. at Art of Disney in the Downtown Disney Marketplace. July 2nd through 5th, appearing at Art of Disney and Epcot throughout the month is artist Larry Dotson. Check for artist showcase on the following dates: July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 30th, as well as August 1st and 2nd. July 11th to the 14th, meet fragrance designer Gear Ness throughout the day at Puffin's Roost in the Norway Pavilion at Epcot. I need to meet him. I like the Norway Pavilion. I like the smell from the Norway Pavilion, so it'll be nice to meet him. July 13th through 18th, artist Greg McCulloch returns this month with special appearances and signings July 13th through the 18th and July 27th. August 1st through August 1st from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. each day at Art of Disney in Downtown Disney Marketplace. July 17th to the 18th, meet artist Jeremiah Kettner, who will be on hand for a special artist showcase and signing at Wonderground Gallery and Marketplace Co-op at Downtown Disney from 5 to 8 p.m. And July 23rd to the 26th, meet artist William Silver, who will be on hand for a special appearance and signing of the newest releases from 1 to 9 p.m. each day at Art of Disney in downtown Disney Marketplace. William will also return for additional signing opportunities July 30th through August 1st from noon to 8 p.m. each day at Main Street Cinema in the Magic Kingdom Plaza. Be on the lookout for special appearances and signings at World Showcase Pavilion locations in Epcot, including Les Plumes et Palette and La Signature in France, the Tea Caddy in the United Kingdom, and Puffin's Roost in Norway. Independence Day festivities will be here starting tomorrow, or actually it'll be today for those of you listening to the podcast. The festivities kick off on July 3rd. Guests can rock their patriotic Disney sign at Walt Disney World Resort on July 3rd or 4th to celebrate Independence Day with themed souvenirs, characters adorned in festival attire, and breathtaking fireworks bursting in the air. It is a magical 2-day celebration to honor America's birthday. Patriotic firework displays light up the sky the evenings of July 3rd and 4th. A 14-minute fireworks spectacular rockets into the air above Cinderella's castle at Magic Kingdom both nights at 10 p.m. with Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, the coolest summer ever dance party leads up to a rockin' 4th of July celebration fireworks show, a pyrotechnic rock and roll trip across America where the DJ kicks things off at 5:45 and keeps the party going until fireworks time at 10:15 p.m. Epcot's awe-inspiring nighttime spectacular illumination reflections of Earth features a special finale with a bit of red, white, and blue flare at 9 p.m. on July 3rd and 4th. So there you go. You can enjoy those fireworks. Epcot features a few additional fanfare festivities on July 4th to add to the flag-waving spirit of the holiday. The Voices of Liberty will perform a 4th of July concert at the American Gardens Theater at 12:30, 1:45, and 3 p.m., which we will be seeing. And the American Adventure Pavilion at 4:15 and 5 p.m. The celebration proceeds on a high note with the Sounds Like Summer concert series on stage at the American Gardens Theater featuring Don't Look Back, a Boston tribute band. Let's see, with performances at 5:15, 6:30, 7:45, and 9 p.m. So you can see Voices of Liberty at the American Gardens Theater at 12:30, 1:45, and 3, and they'll be inside the pavilion at 4:15 and 5. But I recommend catching them at the theater because it's awesome. Independence Day festivities cannot be complete without a few star-spangled souvenirs, including USA shirts, trading pins, and red, white, and blue socks. A few festive treats will also be available in various merchandise locations. The 4th of July fun continues at the Walt Disney World Resort hotels. They will host patriotic poolside activities throughout the day for resort guests, including 4th of July themed crafts and games, pool parties, and movies under the stars at select resorts. So there you go. Check that out. Magic of Disney's animation is closing at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's permanently closing July 12, 2015. The Magic of Disney animation at Disney's Hollywood Studios will permanently close on July 12, 2015. The Magic of Disney animation currently houses the Mushu film on how Disney animated characters are made. The animation gallery, animation station, and character meet and greet featuring Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and Hero and Baymax. After the attraction closes, it is expected that Mickey will meet guests across from the studio catering company. Minnie will meet guests in front of the Chinese theater / Great Movie Ride. And Hero and Baymax, the meet and greet for them will end. The animation gallery store will remain open until August. No official word has been given on what will be replacing this attraction. And I'm sure Ed has something to talk about that later. Disney Quest was announced that it's closing. Disney has announced today that Disney Quest will be closing. The new NBA experience will be taking its place. The indoor attraction that opened in 1998 has yet to have a closing date, but Disney says it will be sometime within the next year. Flame Tree Barbecue at Disney's Animal Kingdom reopens after lengthy refurbishment. Flame Tree Barbecue is now open at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it has a whole new menu. 2 new menu items also debuted: the Jamaican jerk chicken salad and a watermelon salad. And I gotta get over there and try this food out. The Jamaican jerk chicken sounds good. New Disney Family Culinary Venture being offered at Disney's Contemporary Resort. Disney's Family Culinary Venture will be offered at Disney's Contemporary Resort starting July 8th, 2015. The new experience will offer guests an interactive evening that includes time with Disney chefs, hands-on cooking, and a festive 5-course dinner with beer and wine served in the kitchen by the professional catering staff. Geared for ages 9 and under, the fun kicks off at 5 p.m. where a maximum of 30 guests are divided into 5 groups and then spend about an hour hands-on preparing food and learning some tricks of the trade. Geared for ages 9 and older, the fun kicks... Oh, whoops. I already read that. The 5 stations are garde manger, is the French term for food produced in the cold kitchen, where guests learn how to make farmer cheese from scratch, butter, and how to plate a gourmet salad on a rapidly moving electric belt in the professional kitchen. Sushi, with sushi chefs teaching the art of rolling sushi and sashimi. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I want to do this. Boucherie, our butcher station, where guests learn how to trim a beef tenderloin to make the perfect filet mignon. Pasta, with just 3 ingredients: semolina, olive oil, and egg. Guests learn to make tender noodles from scratch, along with fresh basil pasta. Patisserie, or bakery, where guests get to play with chocolate mousse, and other sweet endings. After the food prepared, guests have plenty of time to eat and plenty of time to chat with chefs and ask questions. Then everyone enjoys a 5-course meal that they've just prepared. So there you go. Guests will also take home their very own chef hat and a Disney cookbook signed by the chef. This sounds really awesome. We really want them to leave the kitchen with ideas for a spectacular dinner party that they can do at home without opening a can or reaching for something frozen, says Chef Burrow. The program is planned 2 evenings a week. Days vary, starting at 5 p.m. Cost is $175 plus tax, $125 plus tax for children ages 9 to 10. Younger guests may have their own cooking station. Complimentary transportation is provided for Disney Resort hotel guests. That's pretty cool. I want to do that. You want to do that cooking thing? We should try that.
Mm-hmm.
ABC's The Chew to broadcast from the 20th Annual Epcot Food and Wine Festival. ABC's The Chew is leaving its Manhattan studio for the first time in the show's history to broadcast from the 20th Annual Epcot International Food and Wine Festival at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. The Emmy Award-winning lifestyle series will tape 5 shows with co-hosts Mario Batali, Michael Simone, Carla Hall, Clinton Kelly, and Daphne Oz on October 7th, 8th, and 9th, to air during the week of the October 12th to the 16th on The Chew. There you go. So check that out at Epcot. American Military Spouses Choir and Lee Greenwood performed 4th of July weekend at SeaWorld Orlando Resort. This week, the new Celebrating America concert series at SeaWorld announces patriotic music artists for the 4th of July holiday weekend, and the addition of the special summer discount for both active duty military and veterans. During the summer series, every Saturday and Sunday, guests will enjoy musical performance and daily happy hours. Plus, pass holders receive a complimentary sample of a tasty brew. Concerts take place in the air-conditioned Nautilus Theater at 5 and 7:30 p.m. and are included with park admission. Discovery Cove celebrates 15 years of milestone moments. This summer, Discovery Cove in Orlando will celebrate 15 years since its grand opening when the park first opened on July 1st, 2000. It was an anomaly in the world of Orlando theme parks, a reservation-only experience limited approximately 1,000 guests per day at 15 acres. Discovery Cove opened with 3 signature experiences. Guests could swim with dolphins, snorkel with rays and tropical fish, and hand-feed exotic birds. During the last 15 years, the park has flourished in size, earned prestige worldwide for guest service, and proved its commitment to conservation and animal care. Celebrate World Hippo Day at Busch Gardens on July 4th. World Hippo Day is coming to Busch Gardens on July 4th, 2015 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hippo Habitat in the Edge of Africa. The hippos are in for some summer treats with frozen fruit popsicles, watermelons, animal experiences, and interactive fun with the animal staff. The Edge of Africa animal care specialist will be on site for great conservation information, fun animal stories, and games for the kids. That sounds awesome. Hippo Day. Everyone loves hippos. Pupping season is in full swing at at SeaWorld Orlando. SeaWorld Orlando welcomed 2 new California sea lion pups this past week. The pups were born at Pacific Point Preserve on June 23rd and June 26th, and were among the 6 that have been born over the past few weeks. Sea lion pups are being cared for by their mothers and can be seen by guests. I always love seeing the small sea lions the baby sea lions at SeaWorld. It's awesome. The 2015 AIM Expo Power Sports and Motorcycle Industry event is coming to the Orlando Expo this 15th through the 18th. So you guys can check that out. Heart Lake City opened recently on July 26th. And we'll talk about that in just a little bit here because I want to divulge more into that. We had a great time there, so we'll talk more about that in a minute. But I think that's going to do it for the news of the week, and we'll have more stuff for you later. We're going to go with Ed here with the weather and his Twitter rumor segment.
Starting with Friday, July 3rd, it's going to be night thunderstorms, a high of 96 and a low of 75 with a 40% chance of rain. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 96 and a low of 76 with a 20% chance of rain. Then on Sunday, scattered thunderstorms with a high of 92 and a low of 75 with a 40% chance of rain. Then Monday, scattered thunderstorms with a high of 93 and a low of 74 with a 40% chance of rain. On Tuesday, night thunderstorms, the high of 92 and a low of 75 with a 50% chance of rain. Now,
go ahead. What do you need this for?
there's something on Safari.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
Okay, it's not that website.
There's nothing on here. The permit?
Yes. Okay, these are 3. Robert has right here. There are 3 permits. These are for Islands of Adventure, and they are for the Marvel area.
And it just says Project 612.
Yes, and they are all for the Hulk coaster. Apparently, they're going to retheme it to, I think, now if I remember correctly, it's Avengers. I saw the comic and it was like Secret War that someone posted, but based upon the cover, it looked like the Avengers. They had all the Avengers on there.
Mm-hmm.
So it might, it's just going to be rethemed to the Avengers. With new front area,
I wonder if they can do that.
Because they'd be using
I don't know if they can do that. I really don't know. Because I don't know what the specifics are for the rules with their deal with Disney. But I thought they couldn't do stuff like that. They couldn't add on to what they already had. But I could be wrong. I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how that pans out. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to Hollywood. So,
okay. Talking about Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
What's going on in Hollywood Studios?
Okay. So, since a lot of things. Okay. Here's some. I'll start with what else is closing. This is rumor-wise. Now, confirmed is Magic of Disney Animation. Supposedly the same day as Magic of Disney Animation, One Man's Dream is supposed to close as well. Now,
and I heard Little Mermaid too.
Now, Little Mermaid. Now, I haven't heard Little Mermaid, but Little Mermaid makes sense because someone posted. And this is from Slash Film.
Mm-hmm.
And they posted a picture, and I'm gonna go over what the potential. So, and also Muppet Vision would be closed, but that would be this one's
Is that like a graphic you got there? Let me see.
Yes.
That. And it has everything that's going to be closed.
Yes, and if you read, well, it's not what's closed, it's what's coming. The as you can see, the yellow is Pixar.
Okay, so basically the top of the park from Lights, Motors, Actions to, if you guys can see this, I don't know if I can hold this up for you guys to see, but the top of the park, essentially, from Lights, Motors, Actions over to animation is going to be all Pixar, and then everything from the hat left is going to be Star Wars, and everything on the right is not getting touched.
Now I want to see that picture actually because I want to bring something up. I just want to I just want to see where the Star Wars line is.
The Star Wars line goes through Muppets. It goes all the way down. I've got it right here.
Okay.
The Star Wars line goes all the way down through Muppets. It goes through Streets of America. It goes through everything.
Scroll up.
Okay.
No. Okay. So I have a question. So I don't know much about Star Wars Land. But I'll say this: we're guaranteed one food place in there. But and based upon that picture, we're gonna lose Mama Melrose,
Commissary,
Sci-Fi,
and
Backlot Express.
Backlot Express. That's a lot of food.
And wait. Wasn't where's 50s and
oh yeah, 50s
and then
is in
Hollywood
there
and
too.
Vine.
So yeah, this is a big area of the park.
So, my question is, do you think they're going to put more than one food place? Because they have to. I mean,
they have to replace food, but it's not. I mean, it's not saying. I mean, this is all rumors, by the way. This is rumors. But you never know. I don't know. It's a major project. I don't know if they. I mean, I don't see them getting rid of that many restaurants. And if they do, it's going to be like one closes and then it's going to be. I mean, they're not going to do it all at once. But Sci-Fi, I can't see them getting rid of Sci-Fi.
This is true, but based upon the picture,
Yeah, I know, but I still can't see them getting rid of it.
But actually, if you really scroll into it closely, you look right here. You see.
Where, if you look where? Don't say right here.
Okay.
Say where.
Sorry. By a commissary, you actually look closely. It does look untouched.
So maybe they won't. Ed has a map that he's looking at.
Yes. For this map, go on Twitter and look up @/film. That's who posted it.
Okay. There you go. So, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that was Ed with his Twitter rumor segment. I call it Twitter rumors, but it's just rumors. It's stuff that he hears. I also heard from I've been hearing from tons of people that Hollywood Studios is in for a major. You just
reminded me of one other thing.
What?
The dollar amount for the supposed redo is $3 billion.
Wow, that's a lot of money. They're talking about redoing the whole park. I mean,
and if you based upon the map, that is at least over half.
Oh, it's more than half. It's like 70% of the park. So, yeah, that's craziness. All right, so moving on from that, we're going to talk about some things that we've done recently. I'm sorry we missed a week last week. We had some technical issues at the house here. I'm sorry we missed a week, but we're back. And we've done a lot of stuff recently, and I want to talk about that. First, I want to talk about we saw Inside Out, which was good. I'm just going to give you a quick review of Inside Out. Inside Out was good. Not the best Pixar film I've ever seen, but it was really good. Or did I already cover Inside Out? That might have been a while ago.
You might have.
Yeah, I've already covered that. Sorry.
But it actually is doing surprisingly well.
It is doing well.
So probably
I went back
to see that at Epcot.
I went back too far. That's my bad. I went back too far. What I wanted to start with was we'll start with SeaWorld Summer Nights. We went to SeaWorld Summer Nights recently, and we participated in all the events. We saw the concert. We did the Sea Lion High show. They got rid of my favorite thing though. They got rid of Sea Lions Tonight, which was my favorite show at SeaWorld. They got rid of it. So they added, they have Sea Lion High now, which is still a good show, but they don't have the Sea Lions Tonight anymore. We did the Trick Pony show, which was playing that weekend. This is like 2 weekends ago. And it was inside the Nautilus Theater, which is AC. It's cooled. It was an excellent show. I'm not a big country person, but they were pretty good. I didn't sit through the whole thing. I left a little bit after, but it was still a decent show, what I saw. We saw the Shamu Celebration Light Up the Night show, which is always a great show. I love when they do the fireworks and the animal behaviors and everything all in one show, and it's really great, and they get everyone pumped up, and it's just a great show. So I thoroughly enjoyed the SeaWorld Summer Nights. You guys got to check it out. It's included in your ticket price. You get to stay till, what, 9 o'clock is when the park closed? I think it was 9 o'clock on a weekend.
I think so. I don't.
So that's nighttime coaster rides on Kraken and Manta, and you get to have some fun in the park and stuff. But I want to talk about two things that we did there that were awesome. Of course, the Shamu Light Up the Night was fantastic. Great show. That was at started at 8:45, so you plan to get there like at 8:30, 8 o'clock. Get there early, and get the seat for that show. We also did one of the other things we did that night was there's a speaking of Sea Lion or Shamu Celebration, near the Shamu Stadium there's an awesome little like ice cream shop, and I had the best ice cream sundae I think I've ever had at that shop. It's like it was like frozen yogurt, but it was like a brownie sundae, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was the best. I'll show it to you guys on Periscope here, and I'll hold it up for you guys on YouTube. But this was the best brownie sundae I've ever had in my life. I mean, it was two huge brownie pieces on either side. There was whipped cream, there was vanilla ice cream, there was Oreo pieces. It was like just amazing. And it was only $5.99 or $6.99, and it came in a special penguin bowl. It was pretty cool. So we also got the chance. Now, in the past I've been to Sharks Underwater Grill at SeaWorld, and I've not really been a fan of Sharks Underwater Grill. I think the food that we got, I need to try it again. I think it's time that I try it again. I was going to tell you this. We need to go back to try Sharks again. I think we need to give it another shot. But we've been going back to Sharks. This is my second time. And now the Sharks Underwater Grill, the bar is doing happy hour. And you get was it $1 off? It was either $1 or $2 off.
I think.
$2 off, whatever you get. So, like, if you get a beer, it's $2 off a beer or what have you. And they're doing it from, like, what time was it? 4 to 6? I think it was 4 to 6.
5 to 7?
5 to 7. 5 to 7.
Yeah, that's it.
5 to 7 was the time that they're doing it. And they're doing happy hour. So if you buy a beer, let's say it's $6, it's now $4. So we did this. And Sharks is awesome. You go on Sharks. Like, the view in there is awesome. It's a giant aquarium, and you're eating right next to it, and there's sharks swimming and all this stuff. But the bar is even cooler because the bar, the bar's, like the actual bar itself, is an aquarium itself. So while your drinks are, it's all clear. The top is clear. You put your drink down, and it's an aquarium. I can show you better than I can tell you. It's an aquarium. So I don't know why I'm holding it up to the camera. You guys can't see it that far ahead, but it's an aquarium too. So it's really fantastic. And we went there this last time, and I got just a regular beer, and Ed got a Key West Kiss, which is rum, Maduri, vodka, and peach schnapps and pineapple juice, and it was delicious. I was very impressed. The food left me a little underwhelmed, but the drinks are really good, and the bar is pretty awesome. It's a nice place to get in on a hot day and cool off, and there's some outlets in there, like on the wall you can plug your phone in if you want to charge. It's just great for cooling off. Because right now, like the last few weeks, we've been like 100-degree temperatures with humidity like at 100%, and I'm sorry, but I got to cool out for like an hour or something and like limit my heat times so you don't get dehydrated. And that's why I'm so excited about this D-Zone relaxation thing, because it's so hot. I mean, I don't mind doing attractions and things like that, but like especially like some of these other parks, like Hollywood Studios and things like that, it feels like I'm doing a lot of stuff outside. So I've been trying to balance that with breaks inside too, because you don't want to get overheated. And this is a good tip for you people in the parks. Go to you can always go to like a counter service or a cart or something. If they have a Coke machine, you can get a free water. So you can just say, I want to tap water, and they'll give you a water. 2, don't be afraid to sit in like at Hollywood Studios. For the last few weeks, I've been going to Hollywood Studios a lot. Don't be afraid to go in the commissary and have a sit down. And there's a few tables with outlets. Plug your phone, charge, sit for a little bit. If you go in the afternoon at like 2, 3 o'clock, the restaurant's usually empty. You can have your pick of the seats and just sit there and take a breather for a little while. It's okay to take a breather. You don't have to rush from thing to thing, and just do it. I mean, right now I think you gotta, or you're just gonna work yourself thin and get dehydrated, and it's just gonna be a mess. Because I've tried running from thing to thing to thing, and it just doesn't work for me. It's so you gotta do. You gotta definitely check that out, and just take breaks for yourself. So, but that's my big tip. The D Zone. I saw someone post on Twitter today that there was a studio lounge at Hollywood Studios that just opened, and it's like another relaxation area, like the one at Epcot. I could have sworn I saw that. I'm gonna investigate that. I did check that out. So, but yeah, so definitely take the time to sit down and take a break. But I really did. I sat in here for like an hour, hour and a half. I had a couple beers, and I'm telling you, this was great. I just sat at the bar. You don't have to get a reservation. You can walk in as long as there's seats. If you want to order food, you can. I didn't order anything. I just had a few drinks, but it's awesome. So make sure you take time for yourself to sit down and cool out. And I love summer nights. Summer nights at SeaWorld is fantastic. It's great doing the coasters at night. It's just great doing everything at night at SeaWorld. So and the wait times are usually less, and you've got the fireworks show. You could be on the coaster while the fireworks are going off. I've done that before too. You're on Kraken while fireworks are going off, or Manta, fireworks are going off. It's such a beautiful sight to see them from high up in the air or stuff like that, or while you're riding the coaster. So definitely check that out. Now I'm gonna move on here to we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom here. And we recently went to Animal Kingdom, and we all know that they removed the poop from Animal Kingdom. They don't sell the poop anymore, but I got to try the poop.
They had someone come in and scoop it all up.
And I had the poop, of course, being the chocolate candy, or chocolate, I want to say like fudge or candy that they were selling.
Like a brownie.
Well, ours was like a brownie. The others were like fudge and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they had elephant, or no, was it elephant, or giraffe poop, elephant, tamarin, and there was another one, but I forgot what it was. But this is the poop that they had. And it was delicious. It's taken away now. I'm hoping it'll come back. I'm pretty sure it's going to come back. I think it has to do with heat issues and it not holding up too well in the heat, because I was told when you go into Zuri's Sweet Shop, and I'm going to talk about Zuri's Sweet Shop here in a minute, but when you go into Zuri's, they have, right at the door on the left, they have dried fruits. And I was told by the coordinator that the dried fruits aren't holding up. So then, so that makes sense that they're having like heat issues. Someone else told me it's a heat issue thing, someone that would know. And I believe it because they were having heat issues with the dried fruits and stuff. So I think that will, I think we'll definitely see it come back on the poop. So don't worry about the poop. It'll be back. So we walk through Zuri's Sweet Shop, which is in Animal Kingdom. It's in the back, across from Harambe Market. So just go all the way to the back of the park, take a left when you get to the Tree of Life, go all the way back to Africa, keep going back to, you're about to go back to Rafiki's Planet, watch the train there, and then take a right off the little pathway there. And you'll even see a sign before you turn right there. There's a sign that says Zuri's Sweet Shop. And go right in there, and you'll see they have the Flame Tree barbecue sauce. They have rib rub for Flame Tree. There's all kinds of different coconut patties, candy alligators. There's a full case full of candies and all kinds of different goodies. And there's dried fruits. There's candies that you like are by the pound. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, the dried fruits thing really was cool. I want to go back and get like a bag of like the dried fruits, like the apricot and banana and all that stuff too. It looks really good. So I definitely want to check that out. But when you go inside Zuri's Sweet Shop, what's really cool there's some really cool stuff inside Zuri's Sweet Shop. Now, Zuri's Sweet Shop actually was a sweet shop in Africa. The Imagineers basically went in and bought her sweet shop. And they bought, like, I shouldn't say they bought it, but they bought a lot of the props and things from her sweet shop and basically put it in Animal Kingdom. And there's a board. If you walk in from Harambe Market, you walk in. You go about halfway down the store. Right before you get to the counter, where the stuff is behind the cooled counter there. If you're facing towards the where the like the poop was served and all that, the little counter there, you take a look to your left. There's like an opening there, and if you go all the way back there, there's a wall, and on the wall you'll see this like giant pin board with a bunch of pictures, and the pictures, that's Zuri. That's her whole life on one pin board, and it's actually a really awesome little thing right there that pays homage to Zuri. So I was very impressed that they put that in there, and it kind of blew me away that they went to that much detail to, her story, her years of being an owner of this shop lives on at Animal Kingdom, and that's pretty cool. You get to be randomly selected to be immortalized at Animal Kingdom. I think that's pretty cool. So, I mean, I want to be immortalized in a Disney theme park. Wouldn't we all want to be immortalized in a Disney theme park? I mean, that's pretty cool if you ask me. So, it's definitely cool that they did that for her in Animal Kingdom there, and that's pretty awesome. So, I'm very pleased by that. But the shop itself was fantastic. I loved everything that was in there. Coconut patties, all that stuff. It's unique. It's unique. It's unique items that you can't get anywhere else. You can only get them at that gift shop. It's not the normal stuff you see inside the gift shop or in the candy shops, like the apples and the marshmallows and the trail mix stuff and the mini Chip and Dale's snack mix and all that stuff. It's not that. It's out of the ordinary stuff that you can really only get at Zuri Sweet Shops, and I like variety. So this is awesome for me. Okay, moving on from that, we also, while we were there, got a chance to check out the Creature Comforts Starbucks at Animal Kingdom as well, which was once again very ornate. It was a very nice looking Starbucks. Like all the Starbucks, it's very well themed. I didn't see anything like really in the way of hidden Mickeys or anything like that. But I mean, it was still a very ornate, very fancy, well put together Starbucks, and I know me and Ed both enjoyed it in there. Same drinks as all the other ones, nothing really special, except for the one thing that they did have at this Starbucks that they didn't have at the other they don't have at the other Starbucks is the African milk tart, which is the dessert that you get in Harambe Market that you can't get anywhere else except Harambe Market and the Starbucks. They may have it at Flame Tree. I haven't checked that out yet, but I'm pretty sure they don't. But the African milk tart you can get at Starbucks and the other things. And I really like that because it's all right there, and I can just get what I want, and I can use my Starbucks card too. So like if I go into the Trolley Car Cafe, I'm pretty sure they have Olaf cupcakes at Trolley Car Cafe. I could go in there and get a Olaf cupcake and pay for it with my Starbucks card, which to me is a pretty. I load that thing up a lot, so I mean to be able to pay with my Starbucks card is pretty sweet, and I get my points for getting an Olaf cupcake. That's pretty cool. So I can get my free drink and whatever else. So that's pretty awesome. So we checked that out. Before we go on, though, I'm going to let Ed. What did you like? You went to Zuri's and you went to. We also tried the poop too, which we'll talk about in a minute. I'll just give a brief review in case it comes back. But you went to Zuri's Sweet Shop and you went to Creature Comforts with me. We did both. What did you think?
Oh, I thought they were both great. One thing to mention that at Creature Comforts, the Starbucks there, they do not serve Trenta drink cups because they can't use the regular lids for the
Yes, they have to use. Isn't it flat tops? They don't have flat tops.
They don't have flat tops, but they have kind of like the dome.
The dome ones. So here's the deal. I'm glad you brought this up because this reminds me of two things. One, you're right. They don't have the flat top the flat tops for cups at Creature Comforts at Animal Kingdom at the Starbucks. They don't carry them. I'm assuming it has to do. They don't have those anywhere in that park, so it has to do something with the animals. All they have is the like domed ones that you would get like with a Frappuccino or something. The other thing is they have paper straws, but I have to tell you, and Ed will agree with me on this, the paper straws at Creature Comforts at Starbucks are freaking amazing because they don't taste like you're drinking through a spitball. They actually are like they're paper straws, but I think they're coated in like a clear or something that makes it so it's not quite a straw, but it doesn't like because with the paper straws they kind of like melt in your mouth when you put your lips on them. They kind of like it just feels like you're sucking through paper. These don't feel like you're sucking through paper. They're awesome. They are really, really, really awesome. And Ed, I know you will agree with me on this one. It was like a major. If we could please Disney, if you ever listen to my show, please can we get these all over Animal Kingdom? I'm not even kidding you. I want these straws all over Animal Kingdom because they were that awesome. They were fantastic. I don't mind having paper straws. I just don't like to know that I'm drinking through a paper straw. But these were really good. They were really awesome, like quality paper straws. So I was happy to see that. I didn't expect. I was interested in seeing how Starbucks would conform to Animal Kingdom because of the rules with the animals and the certain tops and things that they could have in paper straws, and they did an excellent job conforming, and it's just fantastic. So kudos to the Starbucks people and kudos to Disney for working with them to put that Starbucks in there, and it's a really fantastic Starbucks. So I'm very pleased with that. So awesome stuff there. Now that day, we were at the Frozen Summer Fun, which kicked off this past a week and a half ago. And Frozen Summer Fun, if you don't already know, is the annual Frozen event that they have at Hollywood Studios, which entails a royal welcome celebration parade. They have moved the first time in forever Frozen sing-along show into a new theater, the Hyperion Theater. There's stage shows throughout the day in front of the Chinese theater, and at night there's a fireworks display. So we did pretty much everything that day except for the Frozen show. I'm gonna see that. I think I'm gonna try to do that on Saturday. I haven't done the Frozen in the new theater yet, but we saw the royal welcome celebration, which is where they parade Anna, Elsa, and Olaf down. Sven and Kristoff are in the parade as well, and they roll them down the street, and they stop in certain sections and do a sing along, and they do Let It Go. And then they move on and go down to another section and stop, and then do the same song again. This was a great parade. Elsa got up and walked around. We were kind of in the middle there, in between the stage and the shops there, and that seemed to be an okay spot for the parade, closer to the shops, like right next to them. That was an okay stop. They kind of stopped right there because they have 3 separate cars for Anna, Elsa, and Olaf, and they all stop, and that was a pretty decent spot. I think Anna was the one that was at our spot.
Yes.
And she sang, and I saw Elsa. She walked around too, and it was a whole thing. The kids loved it. If you're a fan of Frozen, you'll of course love it. It's great to see them go down the street. It's great for any fan of Frozen, so it was really good stuff. So we did that. And we also did the Coolest Summer Ever dance party, which is awesome. I got to tell you, I really love the Coolest Summer Ever dance party, and I'll tell you why. The main reason I love it so much, and you guys that are watching on Periscope, you saw this, character dancing. Character dancing is the best thing ever. When the characters get out there and they're not doing meet and greets, and they're just dancing and having a good time to the music and dancing with everyone else. There was one moment where Goofy put his arm around me, and we were singing a song together and recording and doing all kinds of stuff, and it was awesome. It was just awesome. Pluto was getting down and having a good time, and the characters just have a blast. And DJ Elliott was the DJ, our DJ Chill was his name that night, and it was fantastic. It was a really great dance party, and we had a blast. And I always love dancing with the characters. I don't know what it is about dancing with characters, but I like it. It makes me very happy to dance with the characters. They're awesome. I think Ed has a good time too watching them dance.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really cool because it's just cool to see them in a different element instead of because the characters at Disney World, they it's just it's so, I shouldn't say it's scripted, but everything is it's everything's a meet and greet. You walk up, you meet them, you sit, get a photo, and then you move on. You walk up, you meet them, you get a photo, you move on. This is out of their realm. This is them acting different and crazy and having a good time. So I really appreciate when they get them out to do that. And they were wearing summer attire. Chip and Dale, they were all like in their bathing suits and summer attire, and it was pretty cool seeing them do that. So it's fun watching them dance and all that good stuff. Now, we also got to see the fireworks that evening, the Frozen fireworks, which are fantastic. It's a great show. They do a live stage show, and they talk about they talk about the Frozen show or the Frozen movie and tell the Frozen storyline and so on and so forth. And Olaf and Anna and Kristoff are on stage, and they tell their story, and then after they tell their story, some fireworks go off, and then Elsa comes out, and they do basically Let It Go, and there's fireworks that go off to Let It Go and all this stuff, and everybody's excited, and it's a really good fireworks show. Hollywood Studios is amazing fireworks shows. They only do so many fireworks shows a year. It's not like they do them all year long, so it's just amazing. When they do a fireworks show, it's really a knock you off your butt fireworks show that with a lot of explosion, and the finale at a Hollywood studio show is always it always leaves me like deaf and I'm like, what just happened? Because there's so many fireworks at the end when they have a finale. I mean, it's boom, 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 boom. I mean, if you can hear after that, you're amazing. I mean, it's always so loud and craziness, and I enjoy it thoroughly. So they always do a fantastic job, and the Frozen fireworks are no different. They go all out for the Frozen fans. And those were at what time did that happen again that day? I think it was 8:45 is when that started. I can't remember off the top of my head. But definitely check a times guide when you get there to see what the times are. I think during the week, I think it's the same all the time. I think it's 8:45 or something like that for the fireworks. So definitely make sure to check the times guide when you get there. Kind of plan things out. Plan when you're going to see the Frozen show. You can get seating reserved with the Fast Pass for the Frozen show for the first time in forever. Frozen sing-along show at the Hyperion Theater. You can get a Fast Pass for that. You can do a VIP package, which gets you a dessert party and reserved seating for the fireworks, and all that great stuff. As for the parade and the fireworks, honestly, if you're going to see either one of those, I recommend the parade. I recommend getting there an hour beforehand and kind of grabbing a spot and going from there, because it will fill up quickly. Anywhere, I mean, I would say stand in front of the shops on up the main up what is it, Hollywood Boulevard there, and do that, and then just stand right there and get a spot, and wait for an hour for the parade to start. And then as far as they did 2 parades a day. They do two parades a day. So if you miss the one in the morning, you can catch the one, and I think it was at 12:30 or 1. I don't remember what time. Do you remember what time the parade was?
I do not know.
I think it was 1 o'clock. I don't have the times guide in front of me, so I can't tell you at the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure it was 1 o'clock. But I'll find out for sure. But so yeah. So make sure you get there at least an hour early for the parade. And for the fireworks, it's a little different because the dance party is going on. You want to get there probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours early. And I know that you're like, wow, that's really early. But the thing is, though, it all fills up so fast that I mean, with the dance party going on, it fills up that you want to get there early enough to do that. So the fireworks are at 9:30 because everyone's dancing there, and they've been there dancing, and the music starts at 5:30, I believe. So the fireworks are at 9:30, and Frozen Royal Welcome is at 10:30 and 1:30 p.m. So there you go. And let me see. Cool Summer Ever Dance Party goes on from 5:45 to 9:30. So there you go. So get there early because the dance party goes on. People are already dancing. There's already a crowd there. They're going to continue dancing till 9:30, and the fireworks come on. I mean, like immediately after the dance party's over. So what's it to them to just stay there for the party? So get there a little early and kind of, because it does get a little crowded there. Everyone wants to watch the characters dance and dance with the characters. You'll be amazed. The kids love it. They go crazy for the dancing characters. Everyone goes crazy for the dancing characters. I like the dancing characters. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you check that out. Frozen Summer Fun. It goes on for a while now, until August something. Right? August something. I forget what the date is. But definitely check that out. Early August is when it ends. And you'll have a blast. It's awesome. Now, moving on from that, I want to take us to Legoland. We got a chance to sort of revisit Legoland one more time and check out the new Heart Lake City, which is a new land at Legoland, Florida, based off of the show. It's an animated TV series, Lego Friends, and there's like 5 different friends. I don't know all the Lego Friends. I don't watch the show, but we checked out Heart Lake City, which is like their city where they have like different things in there that the girls own, and it's the 5 girls, and one of them is like a news reporter, so she has her news paper, and then one of them runs a horse riding stable, and then the other one they have like a thing. It's all kinds of stuff going on, but they have 2 major attractions. One is the Mia's Riding Adventure, which is a disco spinner. It's a disco spinner attraction. Basically, it's if you've ever seen those U-shaped spinner rides where the disc spins and you're like on a horse or something. This one you're on a horse and it spins around and you go up and down and up, and I gotta tell you, this is a great ride. I enjoyed it. I did it once. I actually got a lot of airtime on this attraction, and I'm not a huge fan of airtime, but I got a lot of airtime on this attraction. So it was a great little attraction. I actually enjoyed it. Now they also had the Friends to the Rescue show, which is in their little theater they have there next to Mia's Riding Adventure. And this was great for the kids. It's not really my type of show. It's more of a kids-oriented show where they have all the Lego friends come out and dance and sing and do all this stuff. And the kids loved it. They were screaming and shouting. They got to sing along, and they had an absolute blast. But it's like I said, it's not really my thing, but the kids really enjoyed it. And we have the video of this on our YouTube page. We also have video of the Light Up the Night show, and we have video of the ride on our YouTube page. So check out our YouTube page. I just put it up like a few days ago. So check out our YouTube page and check out those videos. Now that day we got to walk around and check out Legoland again. I hadn't been to Legoland in a little while. So we walked around. I really love Miniland at Legoland, and it's like my favorite thing. Seeing all the cities, Vegas, the Cape Canaveral, the Space Center, all these things miniaturized with Legos is just so awesome. And to know all the time that these master model builders put into designing these sculptures, these towns, it's always amazing to me how awesome these things look. I mean, they're just really, really cool. They're just fantastic. And Miniland, it's just beautiful. You have to go there. And it's just awesome. It's one of my favorite parts of Legoland. Now the other thing that we did that is another one of my favorites at Legoland is the Lost Kingdom Adventure, which is a dark ride. It's a Sally dark ride. Sally is the company that made it. It's a dark ride at Legoland, and it's basically a shooter, and you go through and you shoot your gun at, and there's all kinds of like pharaohs and temples and all kinds of crazy stuff in there you shoot at, and it's a lot of fun. So we did that. We did a few of the coasters, Coastersaurus, the Technic coaster. I did them. Um, we did a few things. It rained that day, so we didn't stay for too long, but we got in and got some of the attractions and things like that. And I have to say I like Legoland. I enjoy the gardens. I enjoy the Miniland. There's a lot of great stuff going on there. I did Island in the Sky, which is a great attraction where you get to see all of the land around Legoland, the lake, and it's a very pretty area over there. It's just so pretty. Legoland is back there. I mean, it's 40 minutes from the theme parks, but it's such a great area back there. It's so pretty back there, and so just lush and green and all that great stuff. So it's really pretty. It's definitely worth checking out next time you're on vacation. If you haven't been to Legoland, definitely worth going there with the kids. The kids will love it. I will say some instances of it are a little more geared towards children, but you have the gardens and you have Miniland and some other things that adults will like too. So it's good for families. It's good for everyone. I really do think that it's good for everyone. At least to go, at least to go to once and check it out and do all that stuff. So awesome stuff there. So definitely check out Legoland. But we had a great time there. Heart Lake City was a lot of fun, especially the Mia's Riding Adventure ride, which was really great. So we also checked out the Legoland Hotel, which is their Lego-sized hotel, which has Lego sculptures everywhere. There was a cool castle playground in the lobby. Brickbeard came out. He's their pirate character, Brickbeard. He came out and greeted us. We did a Periscope from there. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun at the hotel, walking around and checking it out. And I've never been in the hotel, and it was a lot of fun. There was a nice they had the Brooks Family Restaurant to the left, which looked really good. It's a buffet family style, a buffet restaurant. They serve breakfast and dinner, and then there was a really cool lounge on the right-hand side as you enter the lobby there. It was what was the name of that lounge? Like Skyview Lounge, I think was the name of the lounge.
Might have been.
The Skyline Lounge. It was the Skyline Lounge, which was pretty cool. And of course, they had the world-famous disco elevators at Legoland Hotel, where you enter an elevator and disco music comes on and the lights come on, and it's pretty cool. So it was pretty interesting. It was a nice experience just to check that out. You guys should definitely stay there at least once. I'm telling you, it looks awesome. It looks like a really cool hotel. So I was pretty surprised. It was actually really awesome. So we checked that out. So I think that's about going to do it. One other thing I want to talk about, we went back to iDrive 360 recently, and they have some new stuff in there. There's stuff constantly changing. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They added a Arcade City, which was a little fun. We checked that out. It was really great. We actually went with our friend Lon, and we had a great time there, and we actually had a contest there. You should definitely check out a Periscope, because I think I'm going to do more Periscope contests where I give out prizes live on Periscope, and we gave out a prize, and I'm going to mail that out here. I'm sorry I haven't mailed that out yet, but I will mail that out soon. So I will mail that out tomorrow, actually. So there you go. So, all right. So that's going to do it, I think, for this week's show. Let's see, what do we got coming up this weekend? July 3rd and 4th. Make sure you follow us. We'll have updates from the parks. July 3rd and 4th, we'll be recording the fireworks at Magic and Epcot. And we will also have... what else was I going to say? We'll have Periscopes live from the parks for the fireworks. We'll be in the parks all day. We'll be doing all kinds of craziness. It's just going to be an extravaganza of stuff going on for 4th of July at Epcot and Magic Kingdom and all kinds of stuff. So be sure to stay tuned in that. Ooh, we're also going to try a new restaurant opened up. Ooh, I got to tell you guys about this. A new restaurant opens up tomorrow at Crossroads. You may have seen them on Shark Tank. The restaurant is called Tom and Chi. It's a grilled cheese restaurant, Tom and Chi, tomato and cheese. It's a grilled cheese restaurant. It's opened up at Crossroads, which is across from the downtown Disney exit there for Disney. Right across the street there is Crossroads, and it actually opens tomorrow. So we're gonna try that out and check that out. We're also gonna go to King's again. We went to King's last week and had a great experience there. We did the late night menu. It was late at night. The food was fantastic. I even played some pool with my King's VIP card. It was awesome. So we're gonna go back to King's too, but definitely check that out. We'll have all those updates on Instagram and all that good stuff as well. So with that being said, we're gonna give a shout out to our sponsors one more time before we end the show here. We want to thank MapleLeafTickets.com. They've been providing discount Orlando area attraction tickets for more than 30 years. Visit them today at MapleLeafTickets.com or call 1-800-841-2837. That's 1-800-841-2837. That's MapleLeafTickets.com. Save $20 off that Legoland admission right off the bat with MapleLeafTickets.com. So definitely check that out. We also want you to check out CouponOrlando.com. CouponOrlando.com. Yes, CouponOrlando.com is the website where you'll find deals on all kinds of great deals on attractions, food, all kinds of stuff to do in Orlando, eat and do in Orlando, and we're adding more to it and making it a lot better. So we're going to get more coupons on there faster and things like that so we can get more deals to you guys. So you can find them on CouponOrlando.com. So make sure you check out CouponOrlando.com. It is fantastic. I also want to let you guys know too, our Mickey Updates app is coming back. We're working on that now. I'm making a promise to you that I am going to get that out for you guys, and we will try to get it back into. I shouldn't say try. We're going to get it back into the app stores ASAP, and we're working on a redesign of our whole app, and it's going to be fantastic. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that, and we'll let you know on the website, and I'll say something on the podcast and other stuff when we actually get that back into the stores. So definitely check that out. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's show. I want to thank you guys for joining us this week on our podcast, and we hope you guys have a great week and a happy 4th of July. Thank you, guys.